Justin, are you going to give us a recap?
You want a recap?
I want my recap. But you
want a
weren't
recap
doing
of what's
anything.
going. Exactly. That's what is going to be the recap for this game. We are back in this horrible, horrible game at the year 1738. We've got like 100 years left to play. I think. I don't even know accurately. We're broadcasting live on Twitch. It's approximately 10:30 Central Standard Time. For those of you who want to watch our streams, that's when we stream. We stream when we record because that's how awesome we are. If you want to watch more of our live streams, put a comment below or go subscribe to the Twitch channel, which has no value of whatsoever. But yeah, JJDB210210. That is all I have to say because all I know is I'm the Ojibwe and I'm way too far behind in military levels. Ojibwe. Oh my gosh, and the improvements in government technology brought to you by Donald Trump.
Oh, man.
Far too soon.
It's a little early for that.
He is
I don't know who.
the only person still in the race at the time that we have recorded this, and Armageddon has not officially begun yet. Just trying to date this video.
But we're excited about it.
Yep. That other dude just dropped out yesterday
Kasich.
relative to the recording. So, no, not him.
Oh,
Well, that
The other
Cruz
one.
did.
Cruz.
yeah, Kasich dropped out today.
Oh, no.
That's why I said what I
has
said.
happened?
I did not stutter, sir.
And in this corner.
I wasn't joking when I said that he is the nominee.
Rich, you know you've got a war on your hands, right? I'm assuming that pop-up showed up.
Versus the Ottomans.
Yep.
Yeah. I am well aware. So,
Well aware.
well aware. Why am I at war? Oh, that's right. My brand new friends, who I don't remember their name, decided to declare war. The Persian.
Oh, well.
Persia. That's who. Persia.
Who needs war?
War.
This game's all about peace.
War never changes. Son of bitches has 11 boats up here doing work. I guess. Way to go, you sons of bitches.
Ooh.
You're saucy.
A free stability? I'll take that.
Sure.
But we all know +3 stability just means
that
soon to be +2 stability.
that shit is going to drop.
I really need more administrative power. I mean, military power. I just don't know how to get it.
Buy it like I do.
How? How do you buy military power? You can't buy military power. You can buy an advisor.
I don't know.
to
I'm pretty
increase
sure
the
Hillary
rate at which-
Clinton's really good at it.
Yeah. Well,
More
she's
political
special.
jokes, really?
It's going to be nothing but political jokes for our Twitch streamers tonight.
Uh,
The two people who are watching.
you want to know the biggest political joke? The most obvious one? Our politics. They're a fucking joke.
Hi-yo.
Zing!
Still,
It
seriously, a
wasn't
really
that
bad
funny.
joke.
It was not great. I regret most of it.
We should just stop the stream now.
Boo! God.
I want to colonize something.
You know
I
what?
want
This
the-
is going to be a very monumental election. Do you know why? Because
Because
it's
it represents the end of America.
no, because it's going to prove without a doubt that the president does not matter in the least.
Maybe, or it'll prove the exact opposite.
Okay, it could go either way.
Yeah, it could go completely either direction.
It could go either way.
But that's sort of by design, isn't it? I mean, that's why we have 3 different branches that are supposed to balance each other.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Yep. You are absolutely
So
correct.
It's
And
sort of
So-
the point,
and
right?
So the theory would be that our ineffectual Congress will somehow effectively stop him from being effectual.
yeah.
yeah.
By both
hope.
parties not presenting,
I'm-
by the Republican Party just like, no, he's not really our guy.
It's
so we're
kinda
not
like-
going to bring any laws to.
It's
to
kind of
a
like
vote.
the Jesse Ventura effect, right?
See, I think that might actually be the one reason when Minnesota went to the primaries that we were the only ones that made any sense when voting. Because we know what happens when you elect a celebrity that shoots his mouth off and put them in the role of leader of the region.
He builds light rail.
Basically, absolutely nothing gets done.
That's not true.
Absolutely
They actually
nothing.
did a ton of stuff while Jesse Ventura was in office.
Yeah, there's some truth to that. I'll give him some credit.
I will give him this shred of credit.
But there was that wonderful period where we had that Democratic. I think it was a Democratic Senate, a Republican House, and Jesse in office. And for that brief moment, they had to learn to get along.
The three-party system, the way politicians intended.
Oh man, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna get weird up in here.
I don't
What's
know
interesting
what to do in this
about
game.
what's interesting about this period of time, though, is that usually by now they're at least going against each other, like Republicans and Democrats. However, Hillary still has to deal with Bernie because if you take out the super delegates, he's behind by 300, which is a lot at this point, but not infinite. And so she still has to fight that battle. And this whole time, Trump can just throw rocks at anyone. Not like he's been doing so far, but he can do it even more so now.
See, I think Bernie is playing one of two end games. I think he's playing the end game where Hillary ends up in jail, which is still very, very theoretically, it's still very, very possible to have happen if the FBI would just move a little faster. Or he's going to run third party, which would be absolutely hilarious in this election.
No.
Yeah, it would be, because this is the one time, and it's always a bad idea because the third party always takes votes from the Democrats, which basically hands it to the Republicans almost all the time. It is interesting because this is probably the one time in history so far that he could possibly win doing that strategy. Because I know, maybe my sample size isn't large, but I know people who are Republican who will not vote for Trump but would vote for Bernie, which doesn't make sense from political ideologies necessarily, but they look at the options and they go, Bernie is the best.
Well, and there's some strong polling data out there right now that there are a very large group of Democrats who would vote for Bernie who would never vote for Hillary.
And that's my point. So that's what I brought this up. So say Trump wins 60% of Republicans and Hillary wins 60% of Democrats, right? But then there's 40 and 40 left, and that's pretty much an equal split on population. So you're basically talking 60, 60, 80, right?
Yeah, it would be a very interesting election if that were to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually a very bad idea. Like JJ was saying, it's usually a very bad idea for the Democrats. But in this situation, it's interesting because he might actually still win if he goes that route. But I don't know if he's willing to take that risk. I don't know if he is willing to take that risk. And
there's still plenty of time for Hillary to end up in prison, so why not take the risk?
There is that. I like how many people like to easily dismiss that whole situation. Like, no, that can't be real. And it's like, well, it's very real.
She committed a number of crimes. I don't know how she's going to get away with it unless Barack pardons her, which that is possible.
I think you can pardon yourself.
You can if you get elected. That is the interesting thing about it. If she doesn't get convicted until she's in office or charged until she's in office, then she would be testing a constitutional thing that has never been tested. But theoretically, you can pardon yourself.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that's what our legal teams that's all right. You're in
if that's
deep water
why the FBI
here,
is holding off, that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
you only have one shot at this.
And
that is to be elected president. The perfect crime.
It's like a friggin' movie right there. Right.
I know.
She's very good at politics, so she has a lot of, I'll say, friends, but I don't know if they're friends so much as like she's got shit on them.
That's probably exactly what it is.
In the entire political world, she's got a lot of contacts. So, it wouldn't surprise me if she's got someone that's down there printing everything out rather than making electronic decks, so people have to go through it page by page. I would not be shocked.
I hate to bring everyone's attention back to the game for a second.
I'm fighting an aggressive war, sir.
Major European war breaking out.
Really? It's not mine?
As usual, you should click on the diplomatic map mode and then click on the Commonwealth. And there are implications for you and me, Rich. Ojibwe, as usual, you can ignore everything that's about to be said.
This war is pretty shit.
That's what I do. I love ignoring things.
What are the Ojibwe and the Redskins' plans?
Right now we are just going to wait until hopefully our military tech catches up in some strange way to everybody else. I need to get to military tech 26. Unless you guys really don't think there's a big difference between 24 and 26, in which case then I will start building a larger army and invade Canada.
Blame Canada, our home in native land.
But I thought you said that there was a significant difference last time we played between 24 and 26, so
No, 23 was the last big marker. But let me see. Let me see when I got new troops.
Anybody else sick of colonists?
Natives. Yeah, that's why I gave the whole thing up. Oh, yeah, 26 is the big one. Never mind.
Yeah.
You get a whole new set of infantry.
Wait, what? What tech level are you at right now?
24.
Okay.
My God.
I'm at 26.
I know. So is Canada.
Well, that's because they were French up until a little while ago.
Hi-oh.
When I was like, hey, I guarantee that. You're going to love that country. I guarantee it.
I find it interesting. How come every time you found a colony, Rich?
That's me.
It's Spain.
For a little while.
But then it turns
flips
into Frosty Nips.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it just found as Frosty Nips?
My colonists doing work.
On behalf of the colonies.
Yeah, because I got
just magically merge in.
Magically merge in. That's a very optimistic way to put it, Justin. No, they take it unrightfully from those who gave it to them. So, stuff.
Awfully strong words for.
I love them. I hate them so much.
They just keep paying you large amounts of money.
You say that, but large is not the word I would want to use. Here's how much colony income I'm getting right now: 32 gold. You're like, oh, that's really nice. I make 280 total. So maybe almost like a little more than 10%. So
that's 10%.
What is it? Like
I wonder how hard
15?
It would be to invade the Congo.
Hard? Dude, don't even... I mean, do it if you want. They spell it with a K, which is wrong. But do it if you want. But don't piss off Africa, man. They've been so quiet this whole game. And now there's a 41 army stack sitting right outside my coast. So don't piss them off. Why?
Oh, man. Savoy is starting to take...
Oh, here comes the Ottomans.
Savoy's taking on France. Austria is going to get even smaller. It makes me sad.
The Ottomans have 45 transport ships all holed up because my boats are blockading them. It's fantastic. I love it. Now, where are you going? Oh, they're fighting. My favorite. They're fighting someone that's not me.
Everybody's fighting.
So, Game of Thrones is playing. JJ's still a season and a half.
Never heard of it before.
Season behind, which is too bad. That show has made me incredibly numb. I won't lie. There's been a couple of
to the genocide that your country has committed.
Well, no, there's been some events that happened in the show recently that I just like. It's dramatic. A lot of people are like, oh, that's crazy, but I'm just like, all right, that's neat. Don't care.
Why would we talk about Game of Thrones? I mean, we all know what happens to Jon Snow. I say this.
He knows
never
nothing.
having said having seen a single episode in my life.
Yeah.
Just knowing what they talk about on the radio every morning as I drive my kids to daycare.
Oh yeah, those people suck.
They didn't ruin anything. They just kept talking about, can you believe what happens to Jon Snow?
This guy is fucking fast. Chase him down! But regardless, the point is that the show has made me incredibly numb to drama for the most part.
Ojibwe, I hope you get that cardinal that I just lost.
Cardinal?
You probably won't, because none of us have looked up how you actually get a cardinal, but I just wanted to say...
I want a cardinal. Why can't I have a cardinal?
Am I going to get there? I'm not going to make it again!
What'd you do now?
I'm trying to kill this guy. Oh, they stack wiped me because I'm too far away. That sucked. That sucked. Fuck him in. Fuck him. But in addition to watching Game of Thrones, since I have my HBO Go subscription going right now, I started watching Silicon Valley as well, which is an interesting show. It's pretty good, pretty funny.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's pretty funny, and it's one of those rare shows where they don't use a ton of fake tech where you have to like suspend your beliefs. They actually take the time to get some of the actual tech right.
Yes.
But I, again, haven't seen that either.
I was going to bring that up because a lot of the drama in the show is brought up because they don't use any kind of version control software, which I think is kind of silly.
The Papal States are no more.
Like, seriously,
no more Papal States.
A lot of the drama in the show is brought up. No one has apparently version control software, and no one apparently has backups, like disaster recovery.
That sounds like the real world to me.
It doesn't. At work, we've just spent like forever going over disaster recovery lately.
Yeah, but they forgot to test it, so the moment the disaster happens, they're screwed because they forgot to actually make sure that disaster recovery works.
Now, there's some truth in that. Can't deny that. I believe one of our systems had a disaster recovery in place that was never tested, and then we upgraded it, and people were like, how did this ever work? Like, it literally cannot work. And like, well, we never had to use it. Well, thank God. And you just kind of like, You just take it for credit. But it did have me wanting to build an app so I can make money and become a billionaire.
Just create an app that says it backs up the iPhone and then don't actually have it do anything.
Oh, so it's just like Apple.
Pretty much.
Fucking Apple.
You don't need to back up the iPhone. The fact of the matter is the iPhone's going to die on its own, and then you don't need the backup anyway. Okay.
Why is it going to die?
I don't know. It's just what they do. They die.
Not very positive.
Batteries wear out, and you can't replace them legally.
What?
Well, you're not supposed to open up iPhones.
Who's in whose mouth?
What? Legally? That
Why
sounds
would you put
dirty.
your iPhone in your mouth?
Well, that seems obvious.
They must be right. Nope, don't do that one. Ooh, prestige or diplomatic power? Let's lose the prestige. Nobody cares.
Uh-oh.
Interesting movie.
My rival options have changed.
Are they bigger?
Yep.
Are they me?
You are, in fact, one of them, but your navy being 551% stronger than mine does scare me a little bit. Along with the Commonwealth's 321% army strength.
Rival doesn't mean anything.
Glorious will Spain
do I have a
be,
rival?
gain Prince 10 prestige.
Oh, Canada.
You can take over Canada, but don't touch the frosty nips. God.
It's the worst heir to the throne ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to kill him.
At least you have
part
an
of your
heir.
army.
My guy's really awesome right now, and I have an heir, and I don't think I'm going to lose. So, That's great, because we were pretty sure last time that I was going to lose my country, and that would have sucked a lot.
Come on now. It would have been kind of hilarious.
No.
And the game would have been over all at the same time.
Yeah.
Since you would have probably have fallen to the Commonwealth.
Oh, yeah, that would have been bad. Goods produced modifier. Is that good?
I like making goods.
I don't understand all these things. I don't want
The buttons, they do nothing.
that. That's nice. Don't care. That's nice. That's right. That's modern firearm techniques. We shoot you better. What's this?
You've discovered the M4.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. I have a lot of trade efficiency. Like a lot.
So if you build a fort, they can't simply walk through a region, correct?
Yes.
So it would be a good idea that if in the near future I am planning on going to war with Canada, to probably build a fort in Ojibwe, right? Because that would
What's
make it
itchy?
difficult for them to enter my
His
land.
minies.
Yes. I would agree with that statement. As long as they don't have a free... As long as Spain, Frosty Nips, and Weeby Assholes don't have a military axis.
Say it out
Treaty.
loud.
How much of a difference in my world would a +8 fort versus a +6 fort be?
I think it greatly increases the number of regiments required to take the fort at a minimum.
Okay.
Do I have any level 3 forts yet?
Probably worth.
Do I want to declare war on Austria?
Oh, I don't know.
I kind of do now that I see that their entire northern section of their country has been occupied. Their southern section has been occupied by Savoy.
Cha-ching!
Will this war be over yet? Who knows?
I feel like it's up to you.
Technically, it's not my war. Oh, yeah. Definitely not my war. I was confused.
Yeah.
We're just trying to show superiority. Apparently, we're not there. You can never have too much grain. Let's fight. Let's watch this battle. All right, JJ, I'm using all your strategery. Why am I rolling gold 6s? Why is my number gold? Now I have a gold 1.
Hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm rolling gold numbers. Gold 0. Crap.
Are you playing the same game?
No, it sounds like he's playing Warcraft.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's in the recording. Go to the videotape. You can see it too.
The latest in Hearthstone.
Who are my rivals? Better be the Ottomans. View your country. Rivals. Ottomans. Good. Power projection. Helping out. Right? War against them. Take their provinces. I'm doing that. Can I insult them? Can I do this now?
You can just say it out loud.
You're an asshole. Nope. We're at war. They just assume that I think they're an asshole. That's right. That's right. War exhaustion. Not a thing. Don't care.
Not a thing.
I really don't need to help my navies because they can't bring boats to bear.
Oh, JJ's gonna be mad at me.
Why do
Yeah, I've been recording, have you?
birds suddenly
I have not.
appear?
Well, I guess I have been, but not where you want me to. But I can get you the footage either way.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
The upside is every time I do this now, I'm recording twice.
I don't
I'm recording
understand
both
what
my
you said.
I'm recording both my local copy and my Twitch copy. So you're gonna get my Twitch copy for the first however long we were just playing, and then I'll get you the copy for the Bandicam after that.
Huh?
So I was recording.
Still just shaking my head at you.
That's fine. Shake your head. It's not like I
doing
did
it.
anything
It
that
doesn't-
entire time.
Doesn't need your approval. We have won the Siege of Sam. Yes, Samwise Gamgee has entered the fold. Oh my god, the Ottomans have a 90 stack. That could be problematic.
A new
those
emperor.
breaks that I hear.
This isn't even my war.